solve this question and let me know what you get. Or you can follow along as I solve.
All right, so let us find the shaded area, okay? So we have this rectangle. Let's establish that this is a rectangle. This is also another rectangle. This is another rectangle and another rectangle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rectangles. So let's say this is H, this whole length is H, okay? And then from here to here, let's say it's X, all right? And we can see from this that we have a 90-degree angle here because this is a rectangle, this is another rectangle, same length and width rectangles sitting on this one, okay? This one and that one. Right, so if we come here, we see that this is H, this whole length, this is H and X. So this whole length becomes H plus X. This length is our H, and this length becomes, because this is X here, this is X, this is X, this is also X. This whole length becomes H, this whole H minus X. So this becomes that. Okay, so now let's find the area of this rectangle because we're trying to find the area of the area of the shaded region, right? So we start with the first rectangle. So that is H times X. Okay, so this one area is H times X. And now because there are 6 of them, so the total shaded area is 6HX. Okay, now we have a total length of 22. So from there all the way to here is 22. So now, but we see from this diagram that we have from here to here equals H. That means from there to there is also H. But we don't know what this height is. So we'll designate, something to this height. So we say M. And we'll cross that way. So this is looking like a right angle triangle right now. Okay? We know this as X. And we know this M. Right? So let's try to write an equation for the length. An equation that would include this length. Okay? So we have 22 equals H plus M plus H. So 22 is equal to 2H plus M. Equation 2. This is equation 1. Right. So now we know this length, we know this length, and we also know that length. So we can use the Pythagorean theorem rule, which says that H plus X all squared is equal to H squared plus H minus X squared. So here we have H squared plus 2HX plus X squared equals H squared plus H squared minus 2HX plus X squared. I'm just doing it mentally. Okay? So now from this, we can see that certain things can actually cancel out. So that can cancel out. That can also cancel that out. So what do we have left? We have 2hx equals h squared minus 2hx. This can actually come over to this side and become positive. So then we have 2hx plus 2hx equals h squared, which becomes h squared equals 4hx. Right. So we can cancel out our h. That cancels out. So h is equal to 4x. Right. So if h is equal to 4x, our equation 1 becomes what? 6 into 4x dot x, which is what? 24x squared. So we've just rewritten our equation 1. We could also rewrite the equation 2 to become 22 equals 2 into 4x plus m. 22 is equal to 8x plus m. Equation 2. Now, we need to figure out what our m is. And to figure out what our m is, we need to now look into this little triangle here and this big triangle. They're both corresponding triangles, but we'll have to prove that they're corresponding triangles. So I'm just going to draw something up here just as an illustration so we can see. Okay, so we have that. We have this 90 degrees, and then we have this another 90 degrees. Okay, so now this is h plus x, this is our h minus x, and then this is our h, just the inner triangle. Okay, so now let's say this is alpha and this is beta. Okay, so we're trying to prove that these triangles are corresponding triangles. This is a straight line right here. This is just freehand drawing. Right, so this is a straight line. Remember, this is 90 from this rectangle. So we're just looking for this. So we have angle on the straight line is 180 degrees, right? So this means that this angle, let's say beta, is equal to 180 minus 90 plus alpha. So that means this angle here is beta. And then sum of angles of a right angle triangle is also 180 degrees. So beta plus 90 minus 180 will give us alpha. Now remember, this side is our m, right? From here, that's our m right there. Now, we're going to see what sides correspond to which angles, and that's how we're going to prove that the triangles correspond, okay? Now, if we look at the m side, okay, what angle is facing side m? The angle facing side m is alpha, right? And now alpha on this side, the side facing this alpha on this side is h. So they're corresponding, these sides correspond. And then the hypotenuses correspond as well. So therefore, we have that h plus x over h is equal to, this is x right here, because this is the side of the rectangle. So this x corresponds, this x corresponds to this hypotenuse, because it's a hypotenuse on this triangle. So this over this equals this hypotenuse over m. Right. So we just cross multiply. So we have m h plus x equals hx. Now we have m equals, or m into brackets, h we found the value of h somewhere here. h is 4x, okay? So now we have 4x. So we have 4x plus x equals hx, okay? So now m, so we have 4x plus x is what? 5x equals hx. Now our h is also what? 4x. So this becomes times 4x. Now we have, the x's can cancel out, okay? So we have that. We have 5m equals 4x. Therefore, m is equal to 4 divided by 5x. Now, we go back to equation 2, right there. That's our equation 2. And then we plug in the value of m. So now we have, if we plug in the value of m, now we have 22. So now we have 22 equals 8x plus 4 divided by 5m. We can multiply through by 5. Sorry, 4 over 5x, not m. We can multiply through by 5 so we can get rid of this denominator. 5 times 22 becomes 110. 5 times 8 is 40x plus that cancels out, and we have 4x. So now we have 110 equals 44x. X is 110 divided by 44. 11 goes through. 10 over 4 becomes 5 over 2. That's our value for x. Right, now we go back to equation 1, because that's the most important equation. The area. We're supposed to find the area of the shaded region. So the area now becomes A equals 24x squared. And x is 5 over 2, so it becomes 24 times 5 over 2 times 5 over 2 now becomes 2 here is 1, 2 here is 12, 2 here is 1, 2 here is 6. So we have 6 times 5 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 5 is 150. And that's your answer. So the area of the shaded region is 150. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so every time I drop new videos, you're going to be the first to get notified. Give us a thumbs up if you love this video as well. Share the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.